circumstances. Back to you, Asad.
Right. Now, viewers, reports also indicate that Tel Aviv has been severely hit by missile strikes from Iran. Fires have broken out across multiple areas, causing widespread damage. Witnesses report a massive fireball lighting up the night sky as chaos unfolds in the city. Authorities are responding and assessing the full impact of the attacks. You know, Major General Bansal, you had mentioned Kharg, the Kharg Island. And you know, there was another strange statement coming in from Trump where he said that let's just attack them one more time just for fun. That's also a very odd thing that we're hearing every day. But of course, about the latest development, what would you like to say? And I also want your comments on the statement that Trump made about Kharg Island.
Very rightly you have said, and this is exactly what he told about, that we will again bomb for the sake of fun. What he wanted to tell that yes, we have destroyed the military and the IRGC completely from Kharg island, but we do not want to destroy their oil facilities. But then he said also that we can bomb again Kharg for the sake of fun. Means whatever we wanted to achieve, we already achieved. So for this is just a very mature and childish-like remark, which is not expected from a president. So, but it has been said, of course. So what America also knows, and many initially also, that the Kharg is having about 90%. The Kharg has the 90% export of oil of Iran is from Kharg only. The ultimate aim of America is just to have their control on Iran. And once they have the control on Iran, then they would like to use all the oil of Iran. And if they will destroy it, Kharg now, so how will they get it? Not at all. So they have to be very cautious about it, whether they can bomb Kharg or destroying the facilities. I don't think this America will do. And as they have said that they have already to, so what they are planning now to send about 2,000 marines, which will go over there through Tripoli, which is an amphibian kind of ship or vessels. And after sending about 2,000 marines, they may like to have, the America would like to have the controls so that, but once even the control is made, then it will be very difficult. Now it will, what I feel, then there will be reverse thing, in the sense, if American have the control of Kharg, then the Iran will start bombing them, because now Iran will think that it is from not in our control, and in any case, this facilities or this oil is going to be used by America. Why should they use it? So it is a very complicated issue going on, and I think the time has come. Some kind of negotiation can only stop this mess which is going around the world. So, and maybe America has to initiate about it. Of course, Iran has also come down, and Iran, there are certain moderate leaders like President Masoud Pezeshkian, who is a moderate, and he wants a kind of negotiation and peace, and he has sent some signal also. Of course, the conditions were very strict and very like that they want that Iran sovereignty is to be maintained and to be allowed to pursue program of nuclear program as well as the missile program. They want the compensation by US, whatever damage has been done during the war. And they also want that there should not be any attack in future, and all the sanctions should be lifted, which may not be acceptable to America. So let us see what happens in due course of time, but ultimately all conflict has to be ended by the dialogue and diplomacy, which India and our Prime Minister has been saying from the very beginning. Otherwise, they will keep on going, and will, in fact, will completely destroy Iran, and will have effect on whole world. Some of the countries, they are having difficulty even for the food. Say in case of Gulf countries, the food is imported. If this is going on, so they will have the scarcity of food. There will be scarcity of water. There is the human crisis. The human crisis, nearly 8 lakh people from Lebanon, they are displaced, and about 850 people are died. So this has got a very wide ramification and wide impact all over the human beings, and humanitarian crisis will be there. Back to you, sir.
All right, I do have Mr. Sanjeev Srivastav joining me on the phone line now. Mr. Srivastav, Tel Aviv has been severely hit by missile strikes. What would you like to say about this development?
Well, on Tel Aviv, two attacks are being done, and not only Islamic regime, the IRGC in particular, is carrying out, but also the Islamic regime's terror proxy Hezbollah has been carrying out attacks on Tel Aviv, Haifa, and different other Israeli cities. And they are continuously targeting Israel at this point of time. And there's no doubt that Israel is, very powerfully responding to such kind of attack, whichever is coming from, whether it is Lebanon or from Iran. So I think this is very much, the war is very much on, and not only the Iranian Islamic regime, but also their terror proxies are also very active, and they have opened up, several fronts against Israel. But one good thing has come in favor of Israel is that United States of America is very much active in this war. Now, it is United States of America is fighting this war full-fledgedly. And in that regard, Israel is getting full support from United States of America, and I believe that they will be able to counter the various attacks which are being carried out on Tel Aviv, whether it is from IRGC or from Hezbollah. So I think this is a very much ongoing situation. And but having said that, I would also like to say that this type of momentum which the IRGC is attempting to maintain, they will not be able to do so for a very long time. So it's better, and again I would say that the path to dialogue and diplomacy and de-escalation should be explored, and that should not be, that should be, they should explore all such options so that peace, security, stability, and better scenarios could emerge. So I think unless until that kind of a wisdom prevails on the both sides, I think things are not going to be better, and the war is very much raging and is going on.
All right, now the latest visuals that are coming in are from major